Hello and welcome back, my beautiful froggy army, to another video. Today, I just wanted to hop back into Animal Crossing. You know, it's been a minute. I've been just villager hunting. We haven't really been chilling on the island as much, you know, as usual. I recently had a little small mini lightning strike of inspiration going directly into my brain and zapping it and frying all my brain cells, but at the same time, I am inspired now. So today, I just wanted to work on a couple small areas, do just like a tiny little tiny little dollop of decorating. Hopefully it'll inspire me and I won't get burnt out and we'll have some beautiful new areas on the island. So if that sounds like fun, then all you have to do is actually nothing. You just have to keep watching this video. So, okay, let me go do my dailies really quick. We're going to start off with that, and then I'm going to get into the decorating. Now, I do have 3 ideas, and I have no tools. Why do I have no tools? Okay, 1 second. Let me go get a shovel at least. Also, side note, I am stuck on this day in Animal Crossing because I have an open plot. I'm trying to get my last 2 villagers for this island, which are Tangy and also Tia, and they just don't want to show up. They do not want to show themselves whatsoever. It's actually super annoying. So yeah, unfortunately for me, or maybe fortunately for me, I can't do any time traveling. You know me. I mean, I just time travel for like absolutely nothing all the time, so maybe it's better that I just don't. Yeah, anyways, just letting you know I cannot do that. I'm stuck on this day today because we have our open plot. But okay, I'm just gonna dig up these fossils, and I also think that's my ladder sitting right there on the floor, so I'm just gonna put this away and I'm gonna grab that. Oh, here's our message in a bottle. I was gonna say, now let's go look for our message in a bottle, but it was right there. I think the hardest part of the decorating that I want to do today is gonna be just picking like an area to put stuff, because I don't know. I've been totally winging it on this island and it's like kind of working, but I'm afraid that it's gonna stop kind of working for me, you know? Like, I'm not planning anything out. I'm just like throwing stuff down and hoping that it works, which honestly, like, whatever, it is what it is, you know? Okay, here's another fossil. Nope, it's a gyroid. Okay. Anything else of interest over here? I don't think so. I think I'm kind of done with dailies, guys. Yeah, I think I'm kind of done with dailies, so I'm just gonna go ahead and throw everything in my storage, and now that my inventory is clear, we're not gonna keep it that way. We're gonna take a bunch of stuff out. I just want to get right into the decorating, so I'm just gonna grab some random stuff. And by random stuff, I mean actually very specific things that I went and got very specifically because I have specific ideas in mind. So it's not random, actually. I have 3 different ideas for areas that I want to decorate, and I guess these are not really small builds technically. These are like their own builds, I guess. So I don't know. I actually don't even know what this video is. I'm just gonna be decorating. But the first area that I want to try to make is like a beach grill cookout area. I thought this would be so fun and cute and cool for summer, especially. You know, like a little beach party cookout. I thought it would be so fun, and it's food related, you know? So I'm just gonna do that. But now I have to do the hardest part, which is to decide an area to put this in. Thankfully, I think I've narrowed it down to the right side of the island. I do want to put this in the savory side, which is over here to the right. So I think, you know, it's got to go somewhere on the beach over here. This is a contender. I mean, this is a pretty big spot. As we go up, we've got a little more space, but no, this is not big enough at all. We do have a house up here, which I don't think I want to keep on the beach. Actually, yeah, it's not going to stay on the beach. It's not going to stay on the beach. So it should go here, but that means I have to move the house, and I can't move the house right now because, remember, what did I say in the beginning of the video? I'm stuck on this day because of the plot. Yeah, okay. So, yeah. All right, we're gonna have to put it at the very bottom by Ketchup's house. You know, honestly, if we, like, pick up all this stuff that's over here, I honestly don't mind, because, like, what is this? Genuinely, what is this? Who let me build this? Like, what is going on? There's random vines, a random pool of blood, and, like, a random fence in the back. Like, okay. Literally, what's going on? I don't know. Okay, beach area. Let's do this. Let's do this. I think the main things that we should figure out first are the bistro tables. I think I do want to do the bistro tables because, I don't know, they just feel barbecue-y to me. I don't know. Is that just me? Actually, no, barbecue is not the right word. It's just because it has an umbrella. That goes on the beach. Umbrellas go on the beach. So I think that's why I'm like drawn to it. You know what we're missing? Palm trees. And I'm gonna slap it down right there. That looks good. I also had this thing, which I thought could be like a fun, you know, just like big barbecue pit type of thing. So I wanted to have that, but also the traditional kind of little barbecue thing over here. And I want to have these kind of scattered in a couple different areas. Like I do want to have multiple. At least I think I grabbed multiple. Okay, yeah, I have at least one more. That's good. Okay, so that's kind of the plan. I don't know if that's going to stay right there, but we're figuring it out. And you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna pick up all this stuff. So here's my little idea. It's a little grilling station, another little grilling station over here. And I thought it would be fun to also put a palm tree. So I'm gonna try to do that right here. Does it fit? Oh, it does. Okay, cool. So I guess the path to go along the beach is gonna be right here. So gotta keep that in mind. But yeah, I don't really know what like color scheme I'm going for this. It just, I don't know. I'm honestly kind of feeling lazy with it, so we're just gonna have a whole bunch of colors. I'm obviously doing like a lot of red, but we're gonna do this blue cooler because it just fits perfectly. I also have these stacked barrels. Can they fit back here? Ooh, yes. Just something to take up space, you know? Maybe that can carry like the ice or something. I don't know. No, wait, that's what the cooler's for. What are the barrels for? I don't know. I'm also gonna pull this aside, and I forgot to do any custom designs, which, you know, obviously is like a crime and I could go to jail if they catch me like not putting custom designs down. So let me fix that. Okay, hear me out. What if we did a surfboard back here? Just because someone's gonna go surfing, okay? Someone is not gonna listen to the rules and they are gonna go surfing, like not waiting 20 minutes before they eat. And then what's gonna happen? You don't even want to know. And we're gonna do a little like pool floaty right next to it just because I think it's cute. Then hear me out. What if we did this little festival garland behind them? It's cute. It's cute. Okay. This area is coming together, kind of. Well, that section is. Down here, I kind of stopped working on it. So I do have a life ring. I wanted to put that down over here. Same with a hammock, because we've got to have some relaxing areas, you know? This hammock looks so ugly. Wow, okay. I will be doing this one instead. Wow, that was really bad. Can't forget a little bread tag on the ground. Okay, I think we really need to like pump up the barbecue vibes, so I'm gonna put this other barbecue over here. Like, it needs to be just really obvious that we're barbecuing, you know? I feel like this section over here just looks really plain. It needs a custom design or something. Maybe a little cheeky slice of pizza on the floor. Who brought pizza to the barbecue? Who was like, I don't want what they're grilling, and brought a Papa John's pizza, large, with double pepperoni? Who brought it? Who brought it? Who didn't want to eat the grilled fish? Just be honest. Just be honest. So somebody's sneaking it and they dropped it on the ground over there. That's crazy. Anyways, I've also got a little beach chair that I wanted to throw down, but now I'm gonna scooch that over just a bit. I really like the little festival garland. I think I want to put another one. That's what it's missing back here, you know? Perfect. Okay, yeah, I think that added everything it needed to add. But now I want to switch these grills because there's a yellow over here and there's a yellow grill. And then like the garland is red and like just, I don't know, okay? Just, it makes sense in my brain. My brain is working overtime right now, all right? But now I think we need to have a little bit of a table situation set up with food. So I'm gonna try a couple different like bench and table options. Oh, this one's cute. But I do have another one. I have this work table, which does match the bistro table, so that's good. Also this wooden mini table with this pizza on it. Oh, you know what? I feel like it low-key works. And we gotta get some food on top of it too. Let's do a salad. I was trying to think of like, what would you bring to a barbecue, you know? And I think someone would bring a salad. Okay, also hear me out. I started workshopping another festival garland behind the bistro table. And I just kind of want to mirror it with the other side. You know, I don't want the fake tree anymore. I want the coconut tree. Or not. Or not. I just want a real coconut tree. Is that really too much to ask in this day and age? Is that really too much to ask? Hold on. I'm gonna rearrange this because I want this tree and I want the festival garland and I want all the things. Okay, we're gonna make it work. Okay, I think this looks better, right? Yeah, that looks better. So I was trying to make this work table fit here, you know, as in this is like the grilling station and there's gonna be like some food here, like all set up for everyone to eat. But I think it's like a little bit too close to this thing. So I'm just gonna scooch this over a little bit. That way we can have this pulled down a little bit. Something like this. And then we put a custom design under it too. And that way we get all of the food on the table. I was trying to think like what's barbecue food? I don't know. You know, there's not too much in Animal Crossing. There's no like baked beans. There's no mac and cheese. There's no like chicken or ribs or... Are there burgers? I can't remember if there's burgers. I don't know. I just picked some like fresh looking things, like a little sandwich, a little fruit salad. Over here next to the palm tree, I also wanted to put a little mushroom platform. And on top of here, we can have a little juice, a little fun drinky drink. And this belongs to whoever's grilling, okay? Whoever is the grill master for the day, they get their little juice. I'm also putting a little bit of cheese on the ground. It doesn't really make sense, but I just need you to go with it. I also just went ahead and picked up the random objects that were here. There was like a hay bed and a barrel, I think. And I'm just putting this wheat field to cover up like the transition from the grass to the path. I just think if I have this open, it makes it a little bit easier to run around, you know? It doesn't feel so like tight. Last finishing touches, let's do stuff like a little sandcastle. And then I want to do like this little snack on the floor. Someone's snacking. They can't wait. They can't wait for the barbecuing to be done. Actually, I think that looks better over here on this side. And then just to add more stuff, I guess, I do have this Festival balloon lamp. It fits back here in the corner. I don't know. I'm just gonna add it. And then let's do a small mushroom platform over here to be like the little side table for this bench. And on top of it, we're gonna do a little bottled beverage. And then just a little custom design and a wheat field to kind of fill in this empty spot over there. And then I'm just putting a little bush sprout right there just to, again, fill in some empty space. And then I think I want to use like this little karopi cookie and the cookies that I have. I'm just gonna use these in place of like an actual sand design. I don't know if that makes sense, but I'm just gonna make like a little path with them. So a little something like that, and then a little something like this. Yeah. Are we feeling it? Are we feeling it? I don't know. And then I guess we could put more cookies over here. I don't know if this is just like making it so cluttered and terrible looking, but you know what? I'm just gonna do it anyways. Ooh, what do we think about this festival lamp? Do we like it? I kind of like it. But yeah, I think that's the barbecue area done. So let's do a quick little walkthrough just to recap. We've got a grilling area over here. We've got a table full of food. We got relaxing with a drink. We got a little grilling pit, fire pit. We have grilling area number 2, relaxing area number 2. Sandcastle, fun drinky activities, you know, like floaties and surfboards. And then we got the cooler with the fish, and we've also got another grill station over here. I feel like we need one more item. Hold on. Cardboard box. And we have a little radio on top of it for the chef to listen to while they grill. Okay. And then also just one more thing. A volleyball right here. Okay, now it's done. Now I'm done. All right, so we have our grill area over here, and that's pretty much it. And Ketchup's house is right there. But yeah, I like this. This is so cute and fun, and it just reminds me of summer. So I think this was a good build to do. I'm very happy with it. Hopefully this is food related enough to qualify to be a build on the food court island. Moving on, I want to work on nooks next just a little bit. We will not be finishing this, just to let you know. But my last idea, I think I actually cannot do in this video. Now that I really think about it, I want to do like a birthday party area that's like kind of similar to the Alice in Wonderland tea party area from Pelican Bay, if you remember that. But yeah, I want to do like birthday party vibes vibes where it's like cake and cupcakes and lots of fun decorations. I was going to use like more of the festival stuff, but in like the pink and purple color variants. And I just want it to be like very elaborate. So I think that should be its own build in the sweets section, because like my head is spinning with different ideas, and like, you know, we have to have lots of cakes and lots of chairs because like it's gonna be a big party, you know? Like, look, this was all the stuff I was grabbing for it, right? So yeah, I think that needs to be its own build. I'm not gonna work on that today, but I will work on Nook's Cranny like I mentioned. So I actually think that I want to turn Nook's into a bakery. How fun and cute would that be? I think it would be really fun and cute. I do struggle with the savory area because I'm like, what colors do I even do? You know, like what colors are we even doing here? What is the vibe over here? Because the fruit area is kidcore-ish. The sweets area is fairycore-ish, but like what the heck is the savory area? I don't even know. Basically, we're just gonna lead into like the yellowiness of the Nook's Cranny exterior. So we're gonna do like the light wood, I think, and just like yellow in general. So I have these white display stands. I thought these could be cool. I don't know why I put that custom design in the back. I just kind of did a random one. So we could do like 3 of these. And then I don't know why I've been thinking in my head that I'm gonna put these store shelves on here. But didn't I just say this was going to be a bakery? Okay, so this doesn't make any sense, actually. Maybe these can be the ingredients that they're putting into the bread? Does that make sense? And then I thought a little stone kitchen could be fun. Like, this is where they bake the bread. You know what? Actually, I think I don't want it on the side over there. Let's just pick up one of these and let's just throw it here instead. Okay, that works. That works. And then I've got a little counter table. Okay. And of course, the dessert case. I'm liking the configuration for this. Like, I like this little kitchen kind of area. The only thing is, I feel like if I just look at this build as a whole, this is like so yellowy brown. Like, it's not colorful at all. So I'm not sure if I'm liking that. Should I just try changing up the colors for this? I feel like I really should. And honestly, these white display stands, these are not necessary at all. I mean, I could leave them, but I could also totally just turn them around. Maybe the ones in the back I could turn around, because if all you're gonna see is that stupid custom design, then what's the point, you know? I wanted to put like cakes in them or like bread in them, but I don't think that's gonna work because it's covered by the kitchen and the store shelves. I don't know. Let me know down below, but I'm definitely not keeping it this way. But I'm glad that we're like messing around with it, you know, and doing some experimentation. You know, that's kind of the name of the game here. But yeah, then I would like do a little cash register up here and the bread. And then we got to do something with the front. I don't know what, maybe just some fencing or something. And then I wanted to do like some tables along this edge over here. And they're full of like pastries and bread and like desserts and stuff like that. So kind of like a grocery store, you know, in the bakery section where they just have tables full of like pastries and stuff, and maybe a few seating areas, like just a couple tables and chairs, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, I don't really have that stuff right now. I need to go get that stuff. And I also need to workshop the colors for this. Let me know your thoughts down below on the colors. I really don't know what to do here. It's some good progress. I do really like this layout, so I'm definitely going to keep these same items and the same configuration probably for the most part, but we're just going to change up the colors. But anyways, like I said, good experimentation. You know, we did our little barbecue build. That came out really good, so I'm really happy about that. And all in all, we just got some stuff done on the island today. We got some decorating done, which is always a huge plus, a huge bonus. I'm always very, very happy about that. Let's just take a little look-see down here again. See, lots of color, lots of varieties of color here. And I like that so much more than whatever's going on in Nook's Cranny right now. So we'll fix it. Don't worry. We shall fix it. But anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. I very much appreciate it. That's going to be all from me today. And I also have a secret message for you. Comment a sparkle emoji if you made it to the end of the video. Anyways, like I said, that's going to be it. So thank you so much again for watching, and I will see you in the next one.